Have you connected with other kids or teens who catheterize?
Yes, through both Lauren and support groups for people with my medical condition. At the support groups, it's when I was younger, it was really nice because I would see people that were older than me, and sometimes when I was first learning how to cath or first was presented with the idea of cathing, I I would look in the mirror and think like, can people tell that I'm different? Like I think I look normal, but can people tell that I'm different? And I remember being really confused, wondering if it was noticeable that I was doing something different or had some sort of condition. So when I would go to the support groups, it was really nice seeing people that were older that, I thought were funny and I thought were pretty and I thought were cool, and seeing that they seemed completely normal. And, there were people that were 17 years old and 20 years old and 40 years old and at all the different stages of life. And it was nice to know that, life goes on beyond the drama of, oh no, what are all my middle school friends going to think of when I tell them that I cath? So it was nice to see that there were people that were older than me and had gone through it and made it. And then also through Lauren, I met, I've, again, a couple times, met with this girl that is younger than me. And it's been really, really nice meeting with her and being able to provide her with advice and show her. It's nice being the bigger one for a change from being the older one. I hope it's been helpful for her. I think it has, but it's also been helpful for me in accepting my medical condition.
And this little girl had expressed interest in me meeting somebody else at CAS because she didn't know anyone else, and so because she doesn't have the same opportunity for a support group, which is often the case. And I find it's very helpful for kids to meet somebody who has something similar to them so they don't feel as isolated. And so I set up their first meeting, and she called her Elizabeth the Teenager. Everything was Elizabeth the Teenager. She wasn't just Elizabeth. And while through me, they would give each other messages. The messages were, though, about medical stuff. I found this new catheter. I mean, I think the one cath you use now,
I showed her the
Speedy
cath, and then she showed me a variation of that.
The
tiny ones, yeah.
Right, so that they've helped each other, even just practical, because the doctors and nurses aren't out there on the websites figuring out the best catheters to use, and so even just from that, they've kind of left each other messages through me, and I said, oh, so and so's dad wants you to know that. So it's been nice that they've remembered each other and thought of each other.
Sure.